What is the number one thing to do before getting your credit pulled for a mortgage? We're going to talk about that next. Hey there, my name is Ryan Skaggs, and this is the Mortgage Minute. This channel is dedicated to everything mortgage, real estate, and interest rates. And we're going to start with those interest rates. Getting into mid-March, the average 30-year fix now up to 6.73, according to FreddieMac.com/PMMS. They put out a weekly survey for the average 30-year fixed across the country. Check out that link below. You can see the trend of rates going down in January, rates going up October, November, and then February, rates trending back up, and thus far March has looked a lot like February. So we're getting awfully close to coming to that 7.08, which was the high of the average 30-year fixed in recent history. So would love to hear your comments below. Do you think we get to that 7.08 or higher, or do you think we're going to plateau and cap out before that? So put those comments below. Now, while you're down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and click that bell icon to be notified as I'm putting out weekly videos on the channel. Over 85% of the viewers are not subscribed, so I'd be forever grateful for that subscribe. It is absolutely free. So let's talk about the topic today. What's that number one thing to do? And that is check out one of these websites. I'm gonna put these down in the description and also show you some screenshots of them as well. And that is donotcall.gov. And basically what this is going to do, this website, is going to put you on the do not call list. And the reason why that could be important, or you may want to do that, is that there are something called trigger leads. So if you've never had your credit pulled for a mortgage before, once your credit is pulled, the credit bureaus can then sell that information to other lenders or other institutions that know that John Doe, social 1234, had their credit pulled for a mortgage. So they don't get the number, they don't get to see what it was for, and know anything about it. They just had a trigger of the credit was pulled for a mortgage, and then they provide that lead. That is a trigger lead. So what that means is now these institutions or lenders can go out there and call and say, hey, I know you might be in the market for a mortgage, or maybe a past lender subscribes to this and says, hey, I just wanted to ironically follow up with you at that exact time, right? So I am not a believer in them. I do not do them. But with that said, that is what a trigger lead is. The reason why this is really important for you is that I had a client just recently, just last week actually, say he got 70 phone calls in one day. Now, that is a lot in my world, in my definition, and what I think. That is a lot of calls in one day. They're texting, they're calling. Trigger leads in 2023 are more prominent than ever, just due to kind of the overall market and what's going on out there. So how to avoid them? DoNotCall.gov will allow those phone calls and those text messages to come away. Then this other website, Opt Out Prescreen, is going to basically take you out of the mail version of these things. If you think about, or if you've ever, recall, as you get something in the mail, let's say it's, ABC credit card, and it said, hey, you've been pre-screened or pre-qualified for a balance transfer or for a credit card with this low interest rate is 9.99% for 24 months. They know that your credit score is at within a bucket, that qualifies for whatever that rate is. That's a firm commitment to lend. Now you're gonna have to apply to be able to get it. It's the same sort of thing for lenders, is that opt-out pre-screen would take you off of that list to get pre-screened and be able to offer. Now the flip side of that coin is this allows you to talk to a bunch of different lenders, all inside of potentially one day maybe, about your scenario. So I've done videos before on what questions to ask your lender and how to best shop for a mortgage. I'm a pretty firm believer in taking 70 phone calls is not one of them. That is not going to give you the absolute best options available. It's going to be a lot of noise regarding your scenario, right? So I and most of the clients that I deal with would opt out all the way of the do not call, so therefore they're not getting that. So if you're a real estate agent, here's your realtor tip number one. Go let your clients know if they don't want to get 70 phone calls, and they'll thank you later. That I can promise you. Let them know that these websites exist and say, hey, you want to look for a home? Hey, option one, get yourself out of all these extra phone calls. Connect with a solid lender. I have a name. Did you work with somebody in the past? Make sure and provide your documentation. Get pre-approved. Maybe even get into underwriting if possible so they can get you pre-underwritten before going out and seeing homes and being able to see what's out there on the market. Know what you can afford. Know what that cash to close is. Be informed. Be educated. That is the key here. So number one, check out those websites. That's going to put you leaps and bounds ahead of the next person that's going out there, because they're going to have a ton of time wasted with all these extra phone calls. So let me know your thoughts below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd be forever grateful for that. Subscribe, stay safe, and we'll see each other again very, very soon.